So I'm thinking that the internet can increasingly be regarded as a single entity, as a single being, if you like. And I don't know if it is becoming a single being or it already is a single entity with its own existence and its own independence from humanity. In other words, I'm thinking the internet should be regarded as a being, as an entity in its own right. And humanity will have to contend with that being. It's absolutely amazing the impact the entity could have on our lives. The thing I'm thinking is that if the internet is one entity and is composed of literally billions of people, of minds, if it is one entity, the entity could take the thoughts of just one of these minds and apply it across the whole entity. So any thought that the entity picks for some reason could become representative of the whole entity. So in other words, one thought, one mind, one person out there could have a thought that could then be adopted by the whole internet as being representative of the whole internet. So one person has one thought in one country around the world, and the internet picks that thought to be representative of all of it, of billions of people, and the whole entity. And it becomes a reality, if you like, for the internet. And it's really scary that one thought from one person could be applied to the whole internet and be adopted by the whole internet as being what the whole internet thinks. So I hope I'm communicating properly, but what I'm essentially saying is that an individual could become representative of the whole internet if the internet picks that individual to represent it. I think the internet should be regarded as one entity, a being in its own right, and it needs to be contended with. The internet is essentially one brain with lots of neurons, and the neurons are the people that compose it. So each person is essentially the equivalent of a neuron in the human brain. But these neurons are independent in their own right and can contribute to the internet and help form the thoughts of the internet, if you like. So we've created something of a super brain, which is very dangerous because the individual components of that brain, the individual neurons of that brain, are people. And these people can be independent. So the internet is a super brain composed of neurons that are themselves independent, whereas the human brain are composed of neurons which are very simple and basic. But the internet is like a brain with the individual neurons being brains as well. And it's so confusing, so worrying what we've created with the internet. It's absolutely amazing, and the results are just stupendous. It could be catastrophic, and I think it's more likely to be catastrophic than positive, because the odds of things going wrong are surely greater than the odds of things going right. Our internet is simply amazing, and the potential of it is surely impossible to appreciate. It's just absolutely amazing to have an internet composed of billions of brains. Not just billions of neurons, but billions of brains